Hello everyone, welcome back to another English online session. I hope you all fine. In the last class, I have explained to you the active passive voice, particularly in the present tense, the sentence structure, and with examples, the positive sentence, negative sentence, and how to frame question. Today, I am going to explain you active passive construction of past tense. We can start from simple past. Look at that. The positive sentence, let's say the structure first. Subject plus V2, which means past form plus object. Look at the example. Rima cleaned the floor. Rima is subject, claimed the V2 form or the past form of the verb. The floor is the object. The same structure, when you change it into passive, look at that how it changed. We bring the object first. Object plus was or were plus V3 form plus by plus subject. So let's see the example, the floor. So we bring the floor object at first. Because it is treated as singular, we used was. And cleaned, it is the same past and past participle. So the floor was cleaned by Rima. So before introducing the subject or saying the subject, we use the preposition by. This we have already learned. And look at the negative sentence. Subject plus did plus not plus V1. Okay, not V2, V1 plus object. Look at the sentence. Aisha did not buy a bicycle. So did plus the base form became the past form. So when you make the negative sentence, we must put after did not or did, we put the base form of the verb. How it changed into passive. A bicycle, the object. So as I told you, do form of the verb changed as be form of the verb. Was, because it is singular, not bought by Aisha. So this is how the sentence structure changed in the negative sentence. Now let me explain you the sentence structure of a question. Did plus subject plus V1 plus object. This is the active form. And was plus was or were. Okay, was or were plus object plus V3 plus by plus subject. It is the passive construction. Look at the example. Did he save you? Were you saved by him? So here, the like I said in the previous examples, the question word we use the auxiliary verb before the subject. So first we should use the auxiliary verb, then the subject, and the base form of the verb plus object. So when you change it into passive construction, we just put the be form of the verb instead of do form of the verb. Here the object is in plural form. You take only plural form of the auxiliary verb. So we have used where, W-E-R-E, where, plus subject plus V3 form of the verb plus the object. Before that we put by to indicate the doer of the action. So this is the sentence structure of simple past tense. Now past progressive or past continuous tense. Look at that. Subject plus was or were plus ing form of the verb plus object is the active form of the positive sentence in past continuous tense. Let's see the example. Nitika was painting the wall. So this is example of active sentence, positive active sentence. Now just change this into passive construction. Object plus was or were plus based on the subject. If it is singular was, plural means were. Being plus V3 form of the verb plus by plus subject. This is the passive construction of past continuous tense positive sentence. Let's see the example. The wall was being painted by Nitika. And next one is a negative sentence. We add not with the auxiliary verb. All the other remain the same. Now look at the question. Was or were plus subject plus ing form of the verb plus object. And passive construction was or were plus object plus being plus V3 form of the verb plus by plus subject. Let's see the example. Were you reciting the poem? So where here it is you take the plural auxiliary verb. That's why we have put where as the question word. Okay, question word. Auxiliary verbs create question, yes or no questions, especially yes or no questions. And look at that, how it changed, how the passive construction was the poem. Poem is a singular subject, so we have changed the auxiliary verb into was. So based on the noun word come there. If it is singular, you have to put singular auxiliary verb. Plural means plural auxiliary verb. The poem being recited. Being is compulsory in passive construction in the continuous form to show that it is a continuous tense, because we use the V3 form of the verb in main verb form. All the passive construction sentences take V3 form of the verb as their main verb. Now the rules of past perfect tense. Look at the active form, the positive sentence. Subject plus had plus V3 form of the verb plus object. When you change it into passive, object plus had plus been plus V3 form of the verb plus by plus subject. So it is same as present perfect. Okay, we are adding been in between auxiliary verb and V3 form to show that it is a perfect tense. Look at the example. Misha had claimed the floor. The floor had been claimed by Misha. So here, to show it is a perfect form, we have added been in between had and the V3 form of the verb claimed. Look at the negative sentence. Subject plus had plus not plus V3 form of the verb plus object. And the passive construction is object plus had plus not plus been plus V3 plus by subject. Look at the example. Vidhi had not received the parcel. The parcel had not been received by Vidhi. Okay, so we are adding not with the auxiliary verb to frame negative sentence. And the next one is question. Had they caught the thief? So we brought the auxiliary verb before to indicate it is a question, yes or no question. Had they caught the thief? And look at the passive construction. Had the thief been caught by them? Okay, so this is the sentence structures of past perfect tense, active and passive. Now let's move to the future tense. First of all, simple future tense. The sentence structure is subject plus will plus V1 form plus object. V1 verb, first form of the verb, base form of the verb. And the passive construction is object plus will plus be plus V3 form plus by plus subject. Let's see one example. Kriya will sew the bag. Here Kriya is the subject, will the auxiliary verb, sew the base form of the verb plus object the bag. And let's see the passive construction, the example. The bag will be sewed by Kriya. This is the positive sentence. Now we add not with the auxiliary verb. Here auxiliary verb is will not. Okay, to make negative sentence. Let's understand it from the given example. Look at that. Disha will not arrange the things. The things will not be arranged by Disha. Finally, the question. Will plus subject plus V1 plus object. That's the question. And its passive construction is will plus object plus be plus v3 form of the verb plus by plus subject. Let look into the example. Will you mop the floor? Will the floor be mopped by you? So this is the sentence question structure of simple future tense passive construction. Now let's see the future perfect tense. Subject plus will plus have plus with three form of the verb plus object. This is the active form of future perfect continuous, and the passive form is object plus will plus have plus been plus v3 form plus by plus subject. Look at the example. They will have brought the toy. They is subject and plus will the auxiliary verb plus have plus v3 form of the verb plus object. This is the future perfect continuous. When it changed into passive construction, we bring the object first, the toy. Will have plus been. I already told you all the perfect form take been in between auxiliary verb and v3 form of the verb. So will have been brought by them. Next one, negative sentence. As I already told you, with the auxiliary verb we add not to make negative sentence. Nimesh will not have changed the table cover. The table cover will not have been changed by Nimesh. And finally, the question and the future perfect tense. Look at that. The structure is will plus subject plus have plus v3 form of the verb plus object, and the passive construction is will plus object plus have plus been plus v3 form of the verb plus subject. Look at the example. Will she have written the notes? And the object is the notes. So when you change it into passive construction, we bring the object first. Before that, we will put the auxiliary verb will to indicate it is a question. Will the notes have been written by her? Now let's see the other active passive voice rules. Rule number 1, voice related with the modals. So when modal verbs, when we use modal verbs, how it changes. Look at the active voice, subject plus any modal auxiliaries like will, would, shall, should, may, might, like can, could, such any modal auxiliary plus v1 plus object. This is the active form. When you change it into passive, object plus same modal plus be plus v3 form of the verb plus by plus subject. Look at the example. Rudra can speak English. Here Rudra is subject, can is a modal auxiliary, speak is the base form of the verb, and English is object. Now when it changed into passive, how it changes. Look at that. English can be, we have added be in between auxiliary verb and main verb. Can be spoken. The main verb changed into v3 form by Rudra. So when you change this sentence with modal auxiliaries, in between modal auxiliary and v3 form of the verb, you have to add be, and the base form of the verb should be changed into v3 form. Look at the second rule, rule number 2, the sentences with the VH families, which means WH questions. What, when, where, why, who, such questions. Okay, interrogative sentences, how it changes. Look at the example. What are you doing here? So it changed as passive construction. What is being done by you here? So you are giving the question word first and changing it as the tense as the given sentence tense form. Rules of changing some interrogative pronouns. Now let's see interrogative pronouns, how it changes. Who is changed into by whom. Whom into who. How many into by how many. In some cases, what into by what. So these are the changes. What changes into by what. These are the changes. These interrogative pronouns changes like this. Finally, rule number 3, the structure of the sentence. Look at the sentence. It is time to. So after the preposition to, the sentences like infinitive sentences. It is time to plus V1, the base form of the verb plus object. So sentences comes like that, infinitive sentences. How it changed into passive construction. It is time for, then object plus to plus be plus V3 form of the verb. This is the way it changes. Look at that. It is time to take tea, and it changed like it is time for tea to be taken. So this is the way this sentence changed. Hope you understood all the rules presented here with the explanation and examples. Now just try to frame your own sentences, active sentence, and try to change it into passive for better understanding. See you in the next class. Bye. Take care.